My name is Mario Solis Marriage. Now it's time for the weekly news roundup from MyLatinoNews.com. Okay, this week the Inside the Beltway conservatives that have been noticing that Bush is not the strongest limb on the tree had their muted voices raised by none other than right-wing commentator Joe Scarborough. The former Gingrich congressman ran an episode on his cable show asking if Bush was a, quote, idiot. He gave examples of the president misspeaking and misjudging and got slammed for it big time by fellow Repubs. The spin from Repubs to Scarborough: focus on winning the November elections, not on whether our country has a leader who's in dangerously over his head. Scarborough claims that behind the scenes, Bush's intellectual capacity worries conservatives. Hey, Joe, just noticed that the president's no Clinton? And you say Bush is slow? The mainstream publishing machine this week took a wild blow at the Latino community. St. Martin's Press and Borders Books foisted another propagandistic diatribe from Pat Buchanan onto the American public. Pat Buchanan's book lays forth again the theory that Latino and Asian immigrants are ruining the, quote, American culture. Check this quote out from Borders.
This is an important book. Pat Buchanan reveals that slowly but surely the great American Southwest is being reconquered by Mexico.
An important book? What importance can a book have that carries the rantings that one could hear almost every night on Lou Dobbs? Serious writers trying to get their books published and sold in the nation's top bookstores must be scratching their cabezas as they click onto the websites of the biggest booksellers in the world and see the promotion that this radical writer is getting from these important retailers. And the big story this week is the release of Spike Lee's documentary on Katrina that was aired by HBO. The devastating hurricane happened about a year ago, and Lee's documentary gave voice to the people of New Orleans that were the victims of the devastating hurricane and the neglect that followed. To date, there's still a huge number of streets in the southern parishes that have not even been cleared of debris. We claim we could build Iraq and force democracy on others when here at home bodies rot on the streets of what was once the Paris of the South. Pat Buchanan claims that Latinos are the ruin of Western culture, when his party, dominated by those he claims preserve America, leaves the scars of the first real American ruins. This is Mario Solis Marriage, and this was the Political Menudo from MyLatinoNews.com.